Well, at Hong Leong Bank, we see it as a one bank approach. It's not so much about striking a balance that this is more traditional and this is more digital. I think quite already a number of years, Hong Leong Bank has embarked on a strategy of being digital at the core. So very much a lot of the customer transactions, customer engagements are all done with a digital end-to-end mindset in place. Now, obviously, there are still legacy parts of the bank that we have to transform, we have to change. But increasingly, I would say that now we see ourselves as a digital bank first, and then we have physical presence. So it's not about, oh, there's a physical part and digital part, we're going to strike a balance, right? But it's actually a whole transformation of mindset that we do everything from a digital first, customer first point of view and have it as straight through process as possible. And data drives, real-time data drives the relationship with the customers. Then we look at what are the processes that are still not yet there. And we look at every opportunity to improve. Well, AI is important in our generation because I think for the first time in human race, we have a tool that can actually think on behalf of humans. So it's not just banking, but I think every industry is looking at how to capture the opportunities that AI is availing to us in the coming years. At Hong Leong Bank, we have both a tops-down and a bottoms-up approach to AI. By tops-down, I mean that myself, as the group CEO, I'm personally driving the AI strategy, right? I make it my point to be really updated with what's happening latest in AI, not just in financial services, but particularly in financial services. And at the same time, we have a bottoms-up approach where what we've gone about at Hong Leong Bank is to encourage a set of what we call AI champions across all the functions. So recently we did a AI Ignite uh, challenge, right, within the company. And we got about 40 different colleagues representing many divisions of the bank, from the front, from the back, from the risk, from the business, to put forth AI ideas and pitch their ideas to senior management. And finally, we picked the top 10, and finally, we picked the top 3, right? And then we give, quite good prizes to the individuals for coming up with those ideas that basically would win management time and resources to translate those ideas that they have into AI initiatives within their own business. So I think the winning one was in the retail credit area, and there was a lot of AI opportunities in the whole area of applying uh, human intelligence with artificial intelligence in credit management. For example, in the area of AI bots, right? At Hong Leong Bank, already in the March of this year, 2024, we already have an AI bot was able to make more than 300,000 calls to customers to assist with the collection of customers' payments and funds. Often sometimes people forget to make payments, yeah, and you get a human collector to call the customer and say, hey, Ms. Francis, you forgot your payment. Can you make payment next week? Actually, those are fairly simple to do tasks, and we're able to get an AI bot, or we collaborated with a China AI company to bring over 300,000 calls to these customers, and the success rate was just as good as what a human could do. So by doing that, actually, we're able to save about 20 over hit counts in this particular area of function by around the end of this financial year. I think the future of branches is already here. It's not something that's still so far out, right? A lot of the activities that are happening in a branch today are a lot more about advisory and human interactions that you cannot fully have. You're not satisfied with just speaking to somebody over a video call, right? You're not just satisfied in transacting, right? Because perhaps either the transaction is too large, or it could be a case whereby there's some other part of the security process that you want to have a physical verification to make sure that this gets through. So those kinds of very high, authentication requirement or very consultative engagement with the customers are already happening at the branches. So branches will naturally transform into a place where it's about solving problems that you cannot do virtually, and also about providing advice and engagement and building relationship, right? Talking to somebody in person that will be happening at the branches rather than just the normal transactions.